want to welcome everybody here. Friday Night Football, McKenzie Stadium. Final Friday Night Football here for league play for the Greater St. Helens 4A. We got Union Titans hosting the Battleground Tigers tonight. These two teams looking for their first win, I should say, within league. Both these teams had tough losses last week collectively between Camas and Skyview, which is the big game for the championship over there on the other side. I got Rodney Lawrence, Ryan Vassbeiner. This is EPS Sports, and we want to welcome you guys. We are going to step aside for a quick second for the national anthem, and we'll get back to the game.
And Lily Shockley.
Great national anthem there by, sounds like a trio or quartet down there. Good job by those individuals. Start us off here tonight. Like I said, final game here of regular season play for these two teams. Both teams, this will, based on the season they've had, Ryan, this is the last game for them this season. Looks like, possibly.
Yes. Yeah, no, you're right. And I think, both of these teams coming in here not having as successful seasons as they would hoped.
Right.
Both teams sitting 0-2 in league play. Both of them, like you said earlier, taking big losses last week. And so they're coming out, they're going to come out tonight. They're going to try to correct some things. They're going to get some seniors out there. They're also going to prepare for the future. And, both of these teams, ultimately, they also want to end the season on a high note.
Yeah, most definitely. I was speaking to one of the Union administrators a little before the game started, and, he was like, surprisingly, these kids are still in great spirit. They're still behind their coach. And they realize that this was a tough year for them, but feel like they're going to do everything they need to do in the offseason to come back and turn this completely around next year. So, as long as you can keep kids feeling that way, going into the offseason, I think you got a real chance for the following year to do something special.
Oh, for sure. And as far as Union is concerned, this was senior night, and there was a whole lot of kids out there.
Yeah, there sure
was. So, they've got a lot. They're going to have a lot of new starting faces next year. So they're getting prepared for that, and they're ready for that. And it's just something that they can continue to build on as they start the season next year, to look back at this game and say, okay, how can we end the season on a positive note?
Exactly. Sounds good. All right. Well, we are ready to kick this game off here. And here we go. Oh, and they're going to do something, a little trickery right there, and it looks like the Union Titans on a trick play right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Onside kick.
I don't think we saw that coming.
Not at all.
Battleground didn't see that coming. And that's an onside kick. It was hit with a pace that, kicker had to slow down. Otherwise, he was going to outrun the football.
Exactly.
We're going to see a replay here, and it's just, I don't even know what you call that. Did he bunt the ball? I know that's a baseball term, but
right.
What?
It looks like it. But, hey, they did exactly what they needed to do.
Yeah, they did.
The Union Titans expecting to start out on, well, I guess they weren't expecting. They knew this. They had this play dialed up. So 1st and 10 for the Titans at midfield. Quarterback Blake McDonald in the backfield. 3 receivers at the top. He's going to drop back. He's got a man up front. Pushes away. Oh, almost able to bring that one in. That looks like that was Ryan's. No, I'm sorry. That's the wrong name.
That was Anderson Ridgeway.
Anderson Ridgeway, number 9. Their big tight end trying to come off the line of scrimmage. A little bit of a push there on the end to create create some space, but all for naught, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Trip receivers, once again, that's going to be at the top of the screen. We have got Chris Peterson as the lone back, pistol formation down there. Running back shifts. They're going to hand it off. Faked it to Peterson. Now the quarterback's going to take off. He's got a lot of real estate in front of him. He'll get run out of bounds at looks like about the 43-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd. So Chris Peterson, a senior on the roster, getting his first start. I do believe that we have televised this year.
Yes.
Last time we had him, it was Hunter Gibson. Nice pass coming across the middle.
Good defensive play there by Thomas Avery to go ahead and break that pass up.
DJ Tonga, number 83, the intended receiver on that. That is going to bring up 4th down. And I don't see the punt team showing up, so it looks like they're going to go ahead and try and take this. 4th and 4, big down for the Titans. They're going to come out with a 3-receiver set up top. 1 down at the bottom. That's Tonga at the bottom on the numbers. McDonald drops back. Trying to reach Tonga. Tonga's right there. Oh, I'm not able to bring that one in. Great defender there on that one. And good idea there by the Titans to go ahead and try that onside kick, but they weren't able to capitalize on it. And the Battleground Tigers are going to take the ball over in some pretty decent field position.
Yeah, they will. I mean, they surprised everybody coming out with that onside kick. And, they had a couple good looks downfield. They just couldn't connect.
Yeah.
A couple good defensive plays by Thomas Avery on the Battleground side as well to break up those last 2 passes.
All right, the Battleground Tigers taking the field for the first time tonight. Quentin Holzer, I should say, is their quarterback. Looks like they've got a power stack kind of running thing, and he's going to take the ball, take that to the far side. He makes it across midfield, steps in, he's going to get down across the 45. So right out of the gate, 13-yard run moves the chains for the very first down. They ran the ball a lot against Skyview. Actually, Overholzer ran it 44 times against Skyview last week. So, I mean, this looks like this is what they're about. I mean, they come in with these 2 heavies here in the backfield with them. Hands the ball off again. Now they're just going back the other way. This time the defense is able to trip him up after only about a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, a big stick there by Chase Lofton to bring Overholzer down.
All right, Battleground breaks the huddle. Strong side here to the left side. Going to run an option. He's going to pitch it out. That is going to be Dominic Rivas. Nice little run. He'll get run out of bounds. It looks like about the 37-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down. Third down and 3. Strong side now to the far side. And we are going to get some early movement there, looks like, on the Battleground offensive line. That'll back them up 5, 3rd and 8.
That certainly makes you look at the playbook just a little different. 3rd and 8 instead of third and 3.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, so they break the huddle. And up top, all that there by himself, that is Boston Walker, number 3. Down here at the bottom, that's Owen Remier. I'll say his name right here in a second. But that was a great run because he is going to get just about all of it. He's going to come up just shy here, 4th and about a yard. Owen Marine, there you go.
I think
number 1.
Overholser got a. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, but I think Overholser there got a unfortunate spot. I mean, I was going to say he did a great job to know where that line to gain was, diving forward over it, and unfortunately, it's going to go ahead and bring up 4th and 1.
Okay, well, Battleground comes out again with this. We'll call it their heavy package to the other side. Overholser's going to take it. Oh, and he's going to bring that squeeze out to the outside. He'll finally get stopped. They're going to say he was already down. So he will get the first down. That'll move the chains. And a nice little 10-yard run there when he was only just trying to get the first down.
Yeah. See this replay here. His initial hole was clogged up, and he's able to bounce to the outside.
Yeah, both knees were already on the ground when that happened. So good call by the officials. 1st and 10 for the Battleground Tigers on the Titans' 25-yard line. As a receiver open downfield, he's going to be able to pull that one in. And he was able to catch that for a touchdown. Great catch by Owen Marine.
Yeah, that was great. That was great defensive coverage by Jackson Holpucks. And he was just able to bring it in. That was perfect. It was impressive.
Perfectly thrown, perfectly. I mean, he threw it right there. I was watching the pros the other night, and that great catch of I can't remember the young man in the Jets game.
Uh-huh.
I mean, catches that obviously wasn't that one-hand catch, but to be able to catch it when you got somebody all over the top of you like that is just a skill in its own.
It is.
Because not everybody is capable of doing that. That kick will push the score to 7-0. And here it comes again. Yeah, he just watched that all the way in.
Yeah.
Watch that all the way in.
All right, and that's going to put Battleground on top 7-0.
Columbian did favor Battleground in this game by, I think, at least a touchdown here, which is, I'm sure, one of the reasons why, that we saw that onside kick there, just trying to kind of sway the odds there a little bit, get the better opportunities. And if they were able to be successful at that and then to know that they were going to get the ball back at the start of the third quarter, that could have been something special for them.
Yeah, it could have. And now, it forces Battleground to stay on their toes the rest of the game, right? And they can't, you're not quite sure what to expect when it comes from that Union offense or special teams or whatever it may be.
Yeah, you might see all kinds of stuff. And, we might see some, hook and ladder. We might see some reverses.
It's the last game of the season for both these teams, right? They may dig deep into that playbook and just have a little bit of fun out there tonight. So, yeah, who knows what we'll see.
Tigers ready to kick it off. And they'll settle it under it at the 5. Right into the wedge. Find some room. He'll get down across the 25-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot him at about the 28. And it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Union Titans from there. Union comes on the field, lines up in triple receivers down here at the bottom. Donald drops back. Going to get flushed out of the pocket. Still looking downfield for somebody to get the ball to. Nice job there defensively by Battleground.
Yeah, that was Owen Marine almost coming up with the interception.
Sure did.
McDonald had all the time in the world in his pocket. His front line did an excellent job keeping their blocks. And
spilled out of the pocket a little bit, gave him some more time, and not able to put that one on. Chase Lofton was the receiver down there trying to bring that one in. All right, they'll break the huddle, and they'll put the trips to the top of the screen now for us. One receiver down here at the bottom. They're going to hand this off to the running back. Nice little run as he gets up across midfield. That is going to be Adam Olson. Olson, a junior, listed at 6 foot 185, so a nice sized little running back there. Nice run. We'll bring up third and 4. Hands this off again. This time Battleground's right there on top of him. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be just about it. Tight and slow to get up, but I guess he was down there just long enough for the referees to have him sit out for a play.
You know, I'm taking a look at the roster here for the Union Titans, and you take a look. A lot of their skill players are coming back next year. I mean, Blake Childreth is coming back. Caden Bozovic is only a sophomore. Blake McDonald's a junior. Armani Tonga, Adam Olson. I mean, all these players are coming back, and then there's a lot of their offensive defensive line that will be back as well.
Yeah, they've got a good thing for next year, and we are going to have some movement. That's going to be against Union. They'll back them up 5, and they'll kick this one again. Dominic Rivas is the punt returner, hanging out around the 25. That punt almost blocked. Nice high punt. It's going to take a tightened bounce and then kind of flatten out and roll out of bounds. So Battleground will take the ball over. It looks like at about their 25-yard line. 7-0 the score. Minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. I want to remind everybody that this is EPS Sports, and we are on channel 328 with the Xfinity and the Evergreen School District channel on YouTube. So anybody out of the area who's interested in listening to or watching this game, please be sure to direct them there, and they'll be able to find the game to stream it live. All right, Battleground comes out on the field. Familiar, the same package they used in the first series. This time kind of a switch back the other way. They're going to give that ball to Marine that time. No, I'm sorry, that was not Marine. That was the quarterback, Quentin Overholzer. Three yards out of that one. Second down. Owen Marine lines up down here at the bottom. Hands this off to the running back. He is not going to get anything out of that. Actually, he's going to lose the 3 yards they gained in the first play of the series. That'll bring up third down and 10. Great job there on the replay. Just those two guys just not picked up. They came through the line untouched. So definitely a breakdown there on the offensive line of who got who. Third and 10. Quarterback drops back. Going for his man, and he is going to outthrow him. That is number 3, Walker. So that'll bring up 4th down. So a quick 3 and out there for the Battleground offense. Union Titans able to get the ball in some pretty decent field position. 4th down and 10. Special teams on the field. They're trying to get the personnel figured out. Driving punt is going to take a nice bounce for the Battleground. And it will continue to roll down past the 25-yard line before it's downed. 1st and 10 from the 23. All right, on the field here, formation, trip receivers down here at the bottom. Single back. Drops back, looking for a man coming right down the middle. He's got a man who could be open, not able to bring that in. And they are going to call, looks like a pass interference on that one. Face guarding, intended receiver on that was Caden Bozovich. McDonald kind of threw that. I mean, if he'd have just let him, it would have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
Threw it a little bit short, and Bozovich had to come back for it, creating that pass interference.
Yeah, you see McDonald here. He's able to find Bozovich wide open. Yeah, I think that was certainly the right call there.
It sure was. Trent Richardson, the defender on that, number 18 for Battleground, just kind of ran over him. Looks like he wasn't prepared for him to stop and slow down.
At all.
Yeah. So with that, that'll give him 15 yards, and that will move the chains. 1st down and 10 from the 38. Going to hand this ball off. Nice change of direction to get down the middle of the field. He's not going to get touched until he gets across midfield. Nice run.
Yeah, ultimately brought down there by Thomas Avery. That was a great run by the running back. We'll see this replay here. He's able to just cut up through the middle, and he finds a hole. Does a little shake and bake.
Sure is. That's Hunter Gibson, number 24. Nice run. Three receivers on the far side. Trying to show that they were possibly going to be a blitz. Ran into the neutral zone. Looks like he may have just mistimed the snap, thinking he was going to get a jump on that. That'll get him 5 yards.
That's what it looked like.
That's
he almost went past the neutral zone.
yeah, he was in the backfield, really. Drops back. Now this is a screen. Able to get the screen off. Nice job to the running back. He's going to find some open space. Steps back towards the middle, just running over people, and that's going to be a touchdown. Nice run there, a big touchdown. That is a 40-yard run. Well, it's a pass, screen play.
Yeah.
But a 40-yard touchdown for the Union Titans. Hunter Gibson, the man of the few minutes that took, or seconds, I should say, that it took for him to get him on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that was a great run by that young man. He got some good blocking up front.
He sure did.
And down the field, Mo Latoya coming up with a big block right there about the 5-yard line. That really opened it up towards the end for him.
It's like we are trying to make sure we've got all the players on the field. Here is an opportunity to tie the score. And they are able to. So with that, at 4:45 left to play in the first quarter, we have got a tie ball game, 7 apiece.
Yeah, you can see this replay. I mean, Gibson just catch it on the screen. He's just, at first he's just out running down the sidelines. He's able to break that tackle here, and then with the help of a big block, he's able to find the end zone.
There were some missed tackles in there, I saw.
A little bit.
On the instant replay, there was some opportunity. They didn't, good running on the part of the running back to make sure that he just was not going to go down and was able to sniff out that goal line. 7-7 is the score. 4:45 left to play in the quarter. So we'll see here. Looks like they are creeping up a little bit. Battleground is like, you're not going to fool me twice.
Right. Fool me once, shame on you.
Right. And he's going to kick this one away. A nice high kick that will land in the end zone. Touchback. So Battleground will take the ball over on the 20-yard line. All right, both teams on the field. 1st and 10 for the Battleground Tigers. They come out for the first time in a trip receiver empty backfield. They're going to send the man in motion, get the ball out to him in space. That is Owen Marine. He will lose a yard on that one. Let's bring up 2nd and 11. All right, drops back. He's going to go ahead and take this one. Found some space, but he is not going to get more than a yard past the original line of scrimmage. That looks like that'll bring up like 3rd and 9. Got about 2 out of it. Tight front 4 doing a good job. Obviously that formation, trying to spread him out a little bit and find some lanes for him to run to. Defense, I should say, doing a good job getting into the gaps, making the stop. This time we'll break the huddle. Empty backfield, man in motion. Forced rollout, looking for a man downfield. Not able to find anybody. He kind of kicks up to throw it anyway. That ball is going to be intercepted as he threw it into a crowd where there was only one of his people in there. But we have a penalty flag, so we'll see. We've got 2 flags here on the ground. Kind of see what happens. That might negate the interception here. Let's see. Oh, that's actually going to be against Battleground. So the penalty is declined and the interception will count.
Yeah, EJ Tonga, the freshman, coming up with the interception there. Little tip drill.
Yeah,
was able to get his hands on it. We're going to see this replay. Yeah, it's just tipped up. Dong was able to go ahead and get a hold of it. I was trying to see if we could figure out what the flags were for earlier in the play.
Yeah, threw that out there. Kind of looking for a jump ball. I guess they expected Marine to go up there and take that one out of the sky for him. Not able to do it this time. First and 10 going the other way. McDonald drops back. The Lofton is the intended receiver, and we're going to have another face guarding penalty as the ball actually just hit the DB in the back of his helmet. We'll get 15 yards out of that and another first down. There's the replay here.
Yeah, McDonald takes a good hit here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that.
Yeah, that is definitely
Defender never found the ball, nothing, right?
Yeah. All right, the ball spotted on the 27, first and 10. Three receivers up top. Single running back. They're going to hand this one off. Looking for some space. He's going to find it straight up the field and just running over people as he gets stopped and tripped up right down there at about the 4-yard line.
A good strong run there by Elijah Torres. Another big block came from number 58, Mal Latoya. That opens up some space for him.
This next play looks like they're going to get stacked up, trying to find the edge, not able to do so. So the Titans running a couple of different running backs at us so far in this first quarter. We've seen 3. Torres the latest here. 2:25 left to play. Titans trying to take the go-ahead score here. Torres flips over to the right side. Donald takes a snap, drops back, tries to hit a man coming across the middle. Not able to do so. Carlston, the intended receiver, coming in on a slant route, not able to get there, and it ran into a crowd. McDonald sets him down, sets it up again. Drops back, looking for this screen play to Torres. This time Torres has nowhere to go. Looks like he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th and goal. They're still on the 5.
Battleground did a great job there defensively on that screen.
Yeah, they did. Better than they did the last time. They ran the screen. They were there to make the tackle. All right, Titans not going to chance it. They're going to go ahead and go for the 3. And he puts that one out there. It's hard to tell from here, but he does get it in there. So that will push the score out to 10. Titans on top, 10-7.
Good look at the new visual lighting effects here at McKenzie Stadium. New to us as well.
Okay, well, whatever was going on, it looks like this is stopped. And I know that's part of, the Union Titans have got something new going on, and that's strobe for celebration.
It might be, it might be.
But good conversation there for the Battleground defense on that turnover, only giving up 3 as opposed to giving up a 6.
For sure, absolutely.
Especially, getting down in the, they kind of stiffened up once they got down there inside of the 5 and made them go for the 3.
Yeah, they did. And as far as Union is concerned, take the points when you can get them.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you coming in here as the underdog, get those points as you can get them.
Moore with the kick, and this is going to be a nice deep. They're going to let this one bounce into the end zone, and the Tigers are going to take the ball over on the 20. Looks like the Tigers were content to come out here and kind of run the ball and kind of speed this game up and just kind of control the ground here. Not able to do that. They find themselves down by 3 points. In that last series, they threw the ball. But it looks like now they're back to their to that familiar heavy package that we saw earlier. That is going to be strong side to the right, and they're going to go to the right with the ball.
Yeah, I think we saw in the last battleground possession that Union has done a good job to adjust to cover that run and the running game by Quentin Overholzer. So it's going to force battleground to take a couple different looks, right?
It is. Because it kind of looked like that heavy package was going to be successful in that first series at the start of the game, and it looks like the Titans line has settled down a little bit. Get another pitch out, and that ball's going to be fumbled. They're scrambling for it on the ground. It looks like Battleground may have fell on it. And they did. The ball took a lucky hop there. Rivas not able to handle that on the pitch.
Yeah, Rivas just going to get his hands on it. Does take a lucky bounce. Battleground's able to fall on it to recover. It'll bring up 3rd and 7.
And that play actually ran the quarter out. So we are at a 10-7 ball game. Union Titans on top here as we get ready to start the second quarter. Titans definitely coming out playing like they definitely want to end up with a league win tonight.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're coming out and the intensity's high, and you can tell that they're having fun out there, and they're going to try some new things. They're trying to be successful in this season on a high note.
Yeah. Players out there enjoying the band as well.
Yeah.
Doing a little dance.
It's great to see. I mean, it's important. You're out there, you're staying loose.
There you go. All right, Battleground ready to go. Already lined up. Titans slow to the line of scrimmage, but they did find their way there. 3rd down. Drops back, looking for his big receiver, and he is able to catch this ball and get out there on the outside. He'll get ran out of bounds right there at about the 30, but good job there by, looks like that is Owen Marine.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Good catch. Good catch.
Yeah, he runs his route here, and Marine's able to, he just has a little stop. He finds the ball. That big hustle by Adam Olson to push him out of bounds.
So Battleground with their first big play of the game. It's going to get him down into Titan territory. Take the snap. It's going to be another run play. And he's going to get off initial contact and get up the field for some extra yards. But it looks like we probably have a holding call here based on where that penalty flag is. That is the case. And that's going to back him up 10. Still 1st down. So that penalty will push him back to the 40-yard line. Actually, he moved it again. That'll put him on the 40. I'm sorry, the 30. No, the 41.
No, 41.
Strong to the right. They're going to come back to the left, though. Nice run there by the running back, or the quarterback, who seems to be both tonight.
He's ran the ball a lot. And he ran the ball a lot last week.
Yeah. He'll get some of that back. Bring up second down. So I'm going to hand this one off to Dominic Rivas. Rivas does a good job. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll bring up third down and 10. And it looks like we've got a Titan slow to get up. Not quite sure who that was, so we won't guess to who we think it is. Hopefully he'll be able to get up, and he's doing just that.
Looks like that was Noah Cruz Ross, or is. Still is Noah Cruz Ross.
Still him.
Hopefully, doesn't look like he can put a lot of weight on it.
Yeah. Get him over to the table and get that figured out. In the meantime, we'll continue play here. Both teams up to the line of scrimmage. Just kind of waiting for the player to get off the field. Drops back, looking for a receiver. Has a guy open, is going to throw it, and it's like he threw it over the wrong shoulder. If he'd have put that on him, that would have been a touchdown.
It would have been a touchdown for sure. Yeah, it was a great route ran by Owen Marine.
That will bring out, looks like the kick team, or the punt team.
It's like a field goal
It's
team.
a field goal team. So, okay, here we go. Didn't see what they were practicing at the beginning of the game, but if he thinks he can get this,
that's a 47-yard attempt.
And that is going to drop just about 5 yards shy. So, nice effort there by the young man as they turned the ball over on downs. Not able to convert on that kick. First and 10 going the other way.
Yeah, kicker was number 15, Brylan Fick, coming up just short. It was accurate. It was online.
Yeah, it sure was. First and 10 from the 20, going back the other direction. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout. First timeout, it looks like, for the Union Titans. Big series here for the Titans to an opportunity to kind of put some more points on the board, knowing that Battleground shows up with the ball in the third quarter. So it's a good quarter for them to put some points on the board.
No, Union will get the ball in the third quarter.
Yes, you are correct.
They will get the ball back. Sorry, I was thinking. I was like,
you had that perplexed look on your face. I was wondering what was going on there.
The wheels were turning. But you are right. This would be a great time for them to put some additional points up on the board, get that momentum, especially since they're going to get the ball back to start the third quarter.
Defensively, Battleground, 3-man front. Showing a blitz. And they are going to be all over that. They showed that real early, that they were bringing everybody, and they did. There was nothing for the quarterback to do on that one. McDonald had nowhere to go.
No, and I don't know if it was an option to where, because he held the ball out like he was going to hand it off to his running back. The running back didn't want anything to do with it.
No, everybody was coming. Everybody was coming. All 3 down linemen and the linebackers. Formation again, trip receivers to the far side. McDonald, he is going to hand this one off. Nice job there by one of the Battlegrounds. Looks like one of their linebackers. He comes and brings him down from behind. Not going to get much out of that.
Yeah, that was Emmett Ordway with the tackle.
McDonald drops back again, looking for somebody downfield. Tries to hit a man on a crossing route. That looks like that is lofted, not able to do so. That'll bring up 4th down and bring out the punt team. Battleground with a very good chance to get the ball in good field position. And he's able to get that one off. Nice high when he settles in under it. Makes the catch. Runs out to the outside. Nice block. Finds some open room. And he'll get taken down right at about the 45-yard line. Very good job there by the Battleground special teams. Those are the type you want to bring in. You don't let those hit the ground.
Right.
And roll back out to the 30.
No, you don't.
You want to catch that.
Yeah, and it was a great punt by the Union side.
Yeah, he pushed him back behind midfield.
Yeah. It was Mal Latoya ultimately that came down with the tackle there. He's had a great defensive game so far tonight. I've called his name 3 or 4 times.
Well, there is a penalty that they're going to tack on to the end of the run, so that will push them back into their own territory. Still decent field position here for the Tigers. Quarterback drops back, looking for another receiver wide open. He's there to make the catch this time. And he's going to go down right there at the 21-yard line. Nice job there. That is going to be Odin Marine.
Yeah, this is the second big play, big catch for him tonight. And this combination of Marine and Overholster has been firing on all cylinders tonight.
Nice job. Nice throw there, and he goes up and gets that one and brings it down. 1st and 10 from the 21. Heavy package down here to the right. Takes a high snap, able to pull that one in. Look for some room outside. And he'll get about 2-3 yards out of that as he gets down. It looks like the 18-yard line. Rivas checks back into the game. Going back the other direction, and he is not going to go anywhere. He's going to actually lose a yard. Get back to he'll get to the 20. So that'll bring up third down. Great job there by the defensive line to sniff that out and bring it down. Tries to air that one out. It's going to go up and get it in the corner. And they are going to say he caught that touchdown. And that is going to be number 3, Boston Walker. Nice job as he's able to bring that one down right there in the corner.
Yeah, that's the second impressive catch we've seen tonight where Battleground receivers have made that catch under pressure, just following that ball all the way into their hands. And that's going to push the Tigers ahead on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it sure is. And that's going to be good. So that'll push them back, put them back in the lead now here with 14-point lead. Yeah, great job.
Great catch.
As he brings that one in. So if you look at it, Walker's listed at 6'3". And the two guys on him, one is 5'9", the other one's 6 foot. So he puts it up there, Walker's going to be able to climb that ladder and go bring that one down just the way he did.
For sure.
All right, 6:48 left to play in the first half. And going back and forth here.
Yeah, it's been a great game so far to watch. Both teams have been firing offensively. Both teams have made some good defensive stops and plays. Looks like we're going to have a little conference at midfield here between the officials and the coaches.
Generally, when you get that for officials to do that during the game, somebody on one of those teams is running their mouths.
Yeah.
Coach, make sure everybody's on the same page. This is going to be a close football game tonight. You don't want nothing stupid to have you lose.
No.
The game. You know.
I mean, and that's in addition to the sportsmanship and the spirit of the game, right?
So both teams look like they got the message, and back on the field here. We're ready for the kickoff, and there it is. Catch this right at the 20. Looks like he's going to down it. One of the blockers It's like, nah, that's not my job to run it. We'll go ahead and take it at the 21. First and 10 for the Titans. McDonald has them at the line of scrimmage. He's going to hand this one off right up the middle. Nice little jump cut to get him around the edge there. And based on the spot, and it is, they're going to give him all 10 of the yards and move the chains. First down.
Let's see here.
Just running it into space.
Yeah.
Finding it and getting into it as quick as you possibly can. Good run. First and 10. Slot receivers. Fakes it. This time it looks like one of the Tiger linemen got their hand on the ball, knocked that one down. Looks like they're trying to get Chase Lofton on a quick slant. Coming in right behind the linebackers. Not able to do so. Olsen flares out, drops back, looking to get that ball off to somebody, steps up in the pocket. He's able to make the catch, but he is going to take a pop right as he catches it.
Yeah, Caden Bozovic. They'll run a little button hook, find themselves wide open.
Sure did. Trent Richardson, number 18, kind of a bang-bang there. As soon as he made the catch, he was all over the top of him. Good yardage on that one. It'll bring up third down. Check call on the play. Slot receivers. Single running back. And they're going to hand that off to Olsen again. And based on what looks like the spot, they're going to get him right there at the 41-yard line. Bringing up fourth and short. Elijah Torres now checks into the game. Elijah, a bigger back. We'll see if they're going to use him to kind of punch this one through. And they are. And he's going to fumble the ball. And the Battleground Tigers are going to be on top of that one. So I don't know if it was a bad handoff or it just got slapped out of his hands. But they brought him in here for the weight and to get him across that 1 yard. And he fumbles the ball going through the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough mistake. We'll see what happened here on the replay. He just lost it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he ever had it. So big turnover for the Titans. 4:33 left to play in this half. Battleground gets the ball back in Titan territory. First and down. First down and 10, I should say. From the 38-yard line. Battleground brings in heavy picture, and that ball is going to be fumbled. Snap looks like the quarterback took his eyes off the ball. It is a little wet out there. I mean, there could be a little slippery ball syndrome going on out there a little bit. It was raining earlier, so the field's still wet. So there are some situations where they're dealing with a ball that is not dry. Flips that over, comes back, finds some space right down the middle of the field. Going to just lower his shoulder and get down over the 30-yard line.
So they're going to mark him just a yard short of the line to gain. Good run there by Overholzer.
Yeah, it is. That was a good run. Here we go again, strong side to the far side. And they're going to go strong this time as he gets tucked in there, and he will get enough for the first down. As he gets a couple of yards out of that, that'll move the chains. First down and 10. From the 28-yard line. Clock continuing to roll. Just outside of 2.5 minutes left to play in this first half. Take a snap again. This time he'll hesitate a little bit. Let his blockers kind of set up. And looks like they're going to stop forward momentum right about the 14-yard line. I should say the 17-yard line. First down and 10. Quarterback takes a snap again, pulls it in. He's going to find the outside. Turns upfield, and it looks like he might get enough for the first down. We'll see where the actual spot's going to be. Like he might be a yard inside the 20.
There's a penalty flag sitting on the 29-yard line.
And it looks like that's going to be against, and it is. We'll see what the call is going to be. It looks like possibly holding. That's exactly what it's going to be. That'll back them up 10. Second down, and they are behind the chains here by about 5 yards. Gets the pass out to his receiver. He'll get some of that back. Maurice.
Looks like Battleground's going to go ahead and take a timeout. Their first of 3 of the half. Minute 26 left in the half.
Yeah.
Trying to get some more points on the board.
Yeah, I'm sure they would like to go in and capitalize on this turnover as they go in here on for halftime.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, right, they want to find the end of the end zone. I mean, but if they can't, they probably need to get another 5 yards, right? We saw that field goal attempt earlier, and it was 47-yard attempt. It probably would have been good from 40, 42. Came up just a little short, so they probably need a few more yards to kind of to put them in range.
Yeah, they definitely seem to have confidence in their kicker, so we'll so now they will come out with an empty backfield here. 3 receivers here at the bottom, 2 up top.
Looks like they're going to adjust the clock to minute 30 left on the clock.
All right, here we go. Field clock has been wound. Rivas in the motion, sets right beside him. Drops back, picks up the screen. Union all over that screen that time. Him not able to do much once he makes the catch. That will bring up 4th down. We'll see what they're going to do here.
Union doing a great job to close down on Rivas on the screenplay. Battleground was able to go ahead and really burn Union on one. Since then, Union's been defending it well.
So another timeout. All right, well, this is the offense comes back on the field. Minute 23 left to play. Levi sets up in motion again. See if they're trying to get a hard count, get somebody to jump. And that looks like that's what's going to be the deal. We don't jump, that is there. He's going to call timeout. We might see the kick team come out here now. They might try to see if they could get about 5 yards closer.
Yeah. Currently sitting 4th and 7 on the 25-yard line.
Both teams now with a timeout apiece left in the half. Minute 23 left to play. And they're going to try this one again. Quarterback is the holder on this. Got a snap and a hold, and that's going to get blocked. So great job there by special teams for the Titans to get in there and get a hand on that one.
Yeah, Chase Lofton coming through with the block. Seemed to be a little bit of confusion on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
After the ball was blocked, what to do with it.
No, Battleground did at least pick it up.
Yeah.
You don't want them to pick it up.
It was a good hold. It was just blocked. And
yeah, go get that. So maybe the official's trying to figure out where the ball's supposed to be spotted.
Spotted original line of scrimmage.
That's what it looks like. Back to the 25. So the Titans able to get out of that turnover with no points scored against them on that. So good job there by the defense. Kind of helped the O out on that situation and keep everything tight. And it looks like
I'm not seeing the Union offense on the field.
No, they're coming back out to kick this one again. So not quite sure what just happened here, but they're going to get another opportunity. I didn't see a flag.
I didn't either.
But they're going to try this again. And this time, it's going to get blocked again. And yeah, not quite sure. That was a high snap on that one, which is probably why that one got blocked. But now it is actually the Titans' ball. with 1:09 left to play in the half.
Yeah, this one, the snap just comes out high, couldn't get it. I mean, ultimately, he was able to get it down. It was just throws off the kicker's rhythm just enough.
Yeah. All right, Titans back on the field here. 1:09 left to play. Trips formation down here at the bottom of the screen. Donald sets him down. Steps back, looking upfield for somebody. Has a man open coming down the field. Battle, and he makes the catch. That is going to be a great job there, and that is going to be Chase Lofton. Great catch by that young man. What a big play.
Yeah, you see here, he looks long the whole way. I mean, Bozovic was open in the flat, but he finds Lofton here.
Great job to reel that one in. Nice catch and a nice throw.
Yeah, absolutely. Found him in stride. McDonald looking for some options. Has a little quick pitch out to the sideline. That's going to be a gain of about 6, it looks like. Able to find Hunter Gibson. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Union Titans here with 36 seconds left remaining in the first half. Union trying to get some points on the board before halftime. To start the third quarter, the Titans will receive the ball. All right, we come out of a timeout. Union's got 3 receivers here on the near side. McDonald fires it to the sidelines. That's going to be a catch. The clock's going to run as soon as they go ahead and set this ball, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal. Same offensive set. McDonald looking left, and he's going to go ahead and get stopped. That's going to be a sack for the Tigers. It's going to be a loss of about 4. And they are rushing as Union is out of timeouts. Under 10 seconds remaining. They're going to spike this football to stop the clock with 9 seconds left in the first half. So that's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Adam Olson in the backfield with McDonald. McDonald fires to the corner, and that is going to fall incomplete. That was a good defensive play there by number 25, Thomas Avery of the Tigers. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And it appears the Titans are going to bring out their field goal team. Chase Lofton, the holder. Keenan Moore is going to have a 30-yard field goal attempt. Snaps high. Moore's able to get the kickoff, and that is going to be good. As time expires for the first half, Union's going to go ahead and put 3 points up on the board. That brings them within 1. Union Titans 13, Battleground Tigers 14. We're going to go ahead and send it down to the booth for Matthew Griffin, Rodney Lawrence for a little halftime show. We'll see you back for the second half.
Matt Griffin alongside Rodney Lawrence for our halftime show. EPS Sports, where the Battleground Tigers are up 14-13 over the Union Titans. And this is one of the best games we've had all season.
It is. It's a whole lot closer than we thought it was going to be. Both these teams are looking for their first win, so they're coming out playing with a lot of heart. Neither one of these teams want to lose tonight, and that's showing on the field in this first half.
Well, Union came out really hot with that trick play on the kickoff. Weren't able to capitalize on it, and then suddenly a block field goal attempt and another field goal of their own. We're close.
It is. I mean, it's exciting to watch the game when it's this close, and it makes it real interesting for the kids. Like I was said on the air earlier, I was talking to one of the administrators, and the Union kids are still hyped about playing. They haven't lost any momentum. They understand that this was a tough year, but they're coming out here and they're trying to play. The same on the Battleground. They struggled a little this year. Both these teams looking for a win in for the first time in league. And this is going to happen here on the first night for one of them.
Yeah.
But both teams are coming out here ready to play, and that's fun to see, and that's going to always be exciting.
Well, and I noticed just, as the teams were doing, or before they were doing their warm-ups, the Union coaches in a big huddle, and they seemed to be talking for a long time about what they needed to do to grind one out tonight. So, like you said, somebody's going to come out on top. But, what a great way to end the season for one of these teams and another with some promise yet to come. Yeah,
I mean, both teams are playing young guys. Both these teams have a nice group of seniors. Both these teams are going to play it out the season, have some fun tonight, get in the gym. Off-season is going to make all the difference, and I expect to see much better play from both of these teams next year.
Well, and I heard Ryan kind of running down what seniors, Union in particular, was going to be losing. So things are going to show some promise. So what does Union need to do to capitalize in this momentum at the end of the second quarter? Well,
they got to keep doing what they're doing. I mean, right now, if you Chase Lofton in the last 3 minutes of this first half, he's played phenomenal.
It was all him.
He was the block. He made the big catch. He's doing some real good things out there. The running game is kind of stagnant a little bit, but they're able to make some big plays out there. So spread it around, hit some more receivers, and keep Battleground off the field, because they're running that heavy package to the right, heavy package to the left, and it's a big quarterback. And and if you keep banging at people, he's gonna break one loose.
What do you think the chalk talk looks like for Battleground?
Keep doing what they're doing, no turnovers, and just keep banging at them. I mean, they're running two different type of formations. Every now and then you'll see them come in with that empty set. They'll bring a guy in motion, but more often than not, they're coming with that heavy package to the left and to the right, setting up heavy on the right, coming back left. They're doing a whole lot of things. Their quarterback weighs 200-plus pounds. So, I mean, if he keeps banging him in there and he gets some good runs, they're going to hold on to the ball, keep it out of Union's hands, and I'm sure that's going to be their game plan.
What a great night for football. I mean, this really is, even though they've struggled for a win, some of the best football I've seen this season here.
It's a good game.
Because
we've
had some blowouts that have been unfortunate, but a great game. So Rodney and Ryan will be back in just a little bit for more action. Battleground Tigers versus the Union Titans. Right now, I want to tell you about a great opportunity for Battleground Public School students and Evergreen Public School students who've taken part in high school athletics. Calling all student athletes in Evergreen and Battleground Public Schools. The Mark Rigo Athletic Scholarship Fund is accepting applications. Mark Rigo was a beloved football and track coach who passed away in 2018, but left behind a legacy. The thousands of student athletes he pushed to become the best versions of themselves and pursue their dreams.
His whole thing was the power of one. If he could just do one thing each day for one person, he's made an impact.
If you are heading to college or a post-secondary trade school and have taken part in sports in Evergreen or Battleground Public Schools, Rigo's legacy can also help offset some of your college costs. To fill out an application and learn more, head over to rigoscholarship.com. Let's keep Coach Rigo's legacy going by helping new generations of students pursue their dreams. and I am joined by Kimberly Parkin-Rigo, who you saw in that short little promo for the Rigo Scholarship Fund. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's been a while since we talked last when we recorded that promo, and just about this wonderful opportunity. And I invited you out tonight because it was Battleground versus Union, where Mark coached, and this opportunity that Mark's leaving behind for Battleground Public School students and Evergreen Public School students. How many students has this scholarship fund helped now?
In the last 4.5 years, we've given away $175,000, and over 127 students have benefited from that.
That is so fantastic. Now, I don't know that I ever asked, before Mark passed, did he know that his family had planned this, or was it just something you folks cooked up to honor his legacy?
Yes, to honor his legacy. Rigo was never a person for social media. He never had a Facebook, didn't have Instagram. If he knew he had a hashtag Rigo Strong, I think he would roll over in his grave. So with that said, after he passed away, I knew that my kids wanted their dad's legacy to live on, and so did his sisters and his brother. And so I decided, let's start this 501c, and so that's what we've done. Every dollar that we get is 100% given back to the kids. We have a private donor, so if we have to get ink for our printer or paper or whatever, or stamps, we've got all that covered. So anything that's donated goes 100% to kids.
So you said 127 kids so far that you've helped. And last time we talked, I told you how important athletics were to me.
Right.
I went to school on a track and cross-country scholarship, offset by work study and some academic scholarship. But I know how much, even just a little bit of money for students who are planning to go off to trade school.
Correct.
Or to college means.
Right.
And so what a wonderful legacy.
I'm so excited, and we're really excited because it's not too early to get in those applications.
And that's what I wanted to talk about next. So when are applications due?
February 29th. Oh, wait, it's not a leap year. 28th. 2025.
Right. Yeah, February 28th, 2025.
Right.
And you don't have to have been a 4-year athlete. You don't have to have been a 2-year athlete. You just have to have taken part in sports.
Right. High school sports, and we're really gearing towards seniors that are playing this year senior ball, whether it's, cross country, swimming, whatever. And so definitely get those scholarship applications in, and it's really good if you have a person who gives you a written recommendation. Tell us your story. I don't get to choose. I choose not to choose. We have a board that actually reads each and every one of them, and then they grade them appropriately, and then we go to each school and deliver them the first week of March. And so it's kind of fun because we have students come and watch their presentations of their peers and things like that. And so it's really an exciting time.
Again, thank you so much to the Rigo Scholarship Fund for this wonderful work and this legacy that Mark is leaving behind without even knowing it.
Yes.
Okay, so
thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming by. Right now, I'm going to turn things over to Craig Bernbach for some important information for families about the benefits of filling out what is called a CNS application.
Hello, everybody. I've got some very important information for you about Evergreen Public Schools meal programs. Bottom line is this: it's not just about the free breakfast or lunch your student might get at school. For the 3rd year in a row, Evergreen Public Schools is part of a federal program that allows all students, regardless of household income level, a free breakfast and a free lunch per school day. But there are additional benefits that students may be eligible for outside of meal service. But you'll need to fill out a Child Nutrition Services or CNS benefit application. Take a look at some of the benefits for students. We're talking about free academic tutoring, depending on your school, free or reduced class, clubs, and field trip fees. Your family can get low-cost internet and computer access through Comcast's Internet Essentials program. And for families with high school students, there are even more benefits. We're talking about being able to take pre-SAT and SAT exams for free, 90% off the cost of advanced placement exams, and no fees for certain college applications. And eligible students, they get free or reduced ASB, sports, activities, and athletic fees. And by applying, you're helping the district's bottom line. Districts nationwide receive certain federal and state funding based on the number of children from households that are at or below the federal income level. In order for our schools to receive accurate funding and to make sure that our students get the services they're entitled to, it's important for eligible families to apply for these benefits. You can apply online with your Skyward Family Access account or fill out a paper application and turn it into your student's school. Your personal information is always protected and confidential. And don't worry, if you got questions about the application, we have folks who can walk you through the process. So check out the website on your screen, evergreenps.org/child-nutrition-services. For Evergreen Public Schools, I'm Craig Birnbach.
On Facebook, you'll find us at facebook.com/evergreenps. On Instagram, it's evergreen_public_schools. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/evergreen school district. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. And on LinkedIn, you'll find us at linkedin.com/school/evergreenps.
Hello, welcome to the CPS Inspires Update. I'm Craig Birnbach. And for many kids, recess is a place to have fun and release stress. But for others, it can be overwhelming. And sometimes there can be a disagreement about game rules or who won or who lost. Well, over at Riverview Elementary School, thanks to some very intentional work from staff and student support, many more Roadrunners are enjoying their recess time. This recess at Riverview was a brand new adventure.
Oh, I think that was good.
This is our first ever stay and play.
A stay and play recess means that the students stay after school and wait for their parents and family members to join them for a very special recess.
I like it that they have these kind of things. They didn't have these kind of things when I was a kid, so it's nice to be able to share with her different things and play a little bit of basketball.
I like showing my mom the different games that we now play a lot.
She's pretty good, isn't she?
She had beaten me at basketball a lot of times.
It's just great to see kids in their element in a beautiful, safe space.
And it's a space and a recess that's been redesigned at Riverview.
We have partnered with Playworks to help engage our students more on the playground in a structured way where kids know what the games are, they know how to problem solve, they know how to be more inclusive with each other.
Riverview is one of 4 EPS elementary schools that received a grant to partner with Playworks, a nonprofit that helps kids build life skills through play.
So it's just creating small opportunities of play throughout the day. Kids can learn to work together, they can learn conflict resolution, they can learn empathy, they can learn how to work together as a team.
To help with structure, Riverview has some basic overall rules, and each game's instructions are clearly spelled out.
If the people don't know how to play some games, that it's just right there.
We have less equipment out, but we have more things happening, more options for kids.
And if the younger kids need help during a regular recess, there are 5th grade junior coaches ready to step in. What's a junior coach?
It's a person that is a good role model and watches after the little kids in recess.
I love the fact that seeing kids smile the whole time while playing all the time.
And this isn't just about recess.
Because they've played so hard and they've done all the problem solving, when they come into the classroom, they're ready to learn. And also they're bringing those strategies that they learn on the playground into the classroom.
The new recess is definitely student approved. Is this better for kids?
Yeah.
How come?
It's safer and it's funner.
The partnership with Playworks is designed to be temporary, as their goal is to build up each school's capacity to be able to maintain and grow the recess plans on their own. For Evergreen Public Schools, I'm Craig Birnbach.
How much difference can one vote make? Since 2023, more than 60 U.S. elections have been tied or won by just one vote. So this fall, your friend could be the tiebreaker. And that could make all the difference. People are more likely to vote when encouraged by a friend. So use your power to decide this election. Make sure you're good to vote and encourage your friends to make a voting plan at votevotevote.com.
I'm one of those people who believes every election is important, so if you've got a voice, use it. Make sure you remember to vote by November 5th. We will have more action. The Battleground Tigers versus the Union Titans. Battleground up 14-13 in just a couple of minutes.
All righty, we want to welcome you everybody back here to McKenzie Stadium. About 51 seconds here before we get the third quarter started. Rodney Lawrence, Ryan Vassbinder here, EPS Sports. We've got the Union Titans with 13, and they're hosting the Battleground Tigers with 14. Very close game, very good first half of this matchup here. Also a reminder, this is the first of a two-parter tonight with the doubleheader. We've got the Mountain View Thunder and the Evergreen Plainsmen tonight on the late game. So make sure you guys hang out and stick around for that. That ought to be another good matchup as well. Ryan, kind of talk a little bit while we've got a few seconds here about what that first half kind of looked like for both of these teams.
Yeah, I mean, I think both teams came out really executing their game plan, right? We've seen a few miscues here and there. Special teams on both teams have stepped up. Both sides have a field goal. There's been some big plays throughout the year from Battleground, which I don't know if we were expecting, as they're a real strong run team.
Yeah.
But we've seen two great touchdowns from the air from them, and Union came back after they got scored on late in that second half. They came down and they were able to get within field goal range. So it's been a great game, and I expect to see an equally great second half.
Yeah, me too. Well, it'll be interesting to see what the adjustments were discussed and what adjustments were made here to come out here and try to capitalize on any opportunities they may have found in each other in the first half of this game. So as we get started to get this on the way, here we go for another exciting second half of football. And that ball will be scooped up right around the 15-yard line by Union. Union finds his way to the sideline, and he'll get run out of bounds. Looks like right at about the 46, 47-yard line.
And the rain has started to fall
Sure
here
has.
at McKenzie Stadium.
Sure
We didn't
has.
see any of that in the first half.
So we'll see if that plays any major roles here in the second half as well. We saw a couple of fumbles that could have been wet ball related in the first half. So we'll see if, now that the rain's actually coming down, we'll see how they're going to be able to handle that.
Yeah.
All right, the usual starting five or quarterback is out there for this. Blake McDonald sets him up. He's going to hand this one off right up the middle. He's going to find some opening, finds an action to the side. He is going to get all the way downfield here. Let's see if anybody's going to be able to catch him. And he is going to get pushed into the end zone for the touchdown. So that is a nice 65-yard run right out of the gate. We come out here, they definitely take advantage of the fact that they were going to get the ball in the first half, and Adam Olson,
yeah, I mean,
untouched.
He has some legs under him. We saw his speed defensively in the first half, and he just exploded offensively right there. What a great run. He found a good little pocket to find some space, and he just took off.
Yeah, he sure did. He sure did. Well, this is the third time now the lead has changed hands here, and Titans trying to push this game out. We got to snap the hold, and the kick is going to be good. So first play from scrimmage line on the first series, they're back on top.
Yeah, they are. That's two plays where Union's come out. I mean, the first play that they came out with in the first half with the onside kick, and now this, explosive from the beginning. Strong start.
Yeah, real strong start. Real strong start. I mean, you got to talk about what's that conversation look like in the locker room for the Titans, and it's probably just going to be, hey, let's go out here and do our job. And that play looks like everybody did.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a good picture there of how heavy the rain has started to come down. Based on the weatherman that I heard this morning, it's probably going to be doing this for the remainder of the night now.
I think so.
I think it's showed up and it's here for the evening. Well, both teams up to this point have not let it panic them when they have fallen behind and have been up to step up and get themselves back in front again. So if that happens through the remainder of this second half, we're going to have us a pretty exciting game, and the last team with the ball could end up the winner here tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, in no way are the Tigers panicking at this moment.
That ball's going to be corralled in right at the 5 in the corner. And it looks like he will get right about to the 15-yard line. They'll see where they're and here's a replay of that touchdown.
Yeah, you see Adam Olson. He just finds a hole right up the middle, cuts outside, and he just outruns everybody. You see there that Thomas Avery did catch him, but
not able to push him out of bounds.
No.
Pushed him into the end zone. So it looks like 1st and 10 here from the 16-yard line. Battleground will take over the ball for the first time here in the quarter. This will be a running play for the quarterback, and no place for him to go as the Titan defense all over the top of that play. Looks like he's going to lose about 2 yards out of that one. Second down. Huddle is broke. Overholzer, the quarterback, takes a high snap. This time he's able to find the edge. Looks like he'll get back to the line of scrimmage +1.
Yeah, Chase Lofton with the tackle there to bring him down. It's going to bring him to 3rd and long situation.
Now, Battleground has found themselves in this situation before and have been able to make some pretty good plays here. They're coming out with their trips formation here down at the bottom of the screen. Empty backfield.
Yeah, he's going to be looking for Marine here over the top.
He does have a man, and that ball is going to get picked off. Going to see who that is, and that is Chase Lofton. I tell you what, the young man's having a game.
He's been having a great game tonight so far, making big plays defensively.
Kind of interested that that's the direction he went in. I mean, I don't know if we're going to be able to pick it up in this, but he's got his man right there, Marine, wide open.
Yeah, he was
wide open,
and I figured he was going that direction too.
That's where I thought he was going to as well. Threw over there in the crowd, and Lofton able to pick that one off. So Battleground, their first possession in the 3rd quarter. They turned the ball over. McDonald sets him down. Hands the ball off to Owen again. This time they're going to wrap him up right there at the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get that much further. Actually, that was not Owen. That was Hunter Gibson, number 24. And he'll get wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, I'm sorry. Looks like they got somebody out there running footballs in and out, trying to keep a dry one on the field for him as much as possible. Trips down here at the bottom of the screen. McDonald drops back. As it was trying to hit a man across the middle, almost got that one picked off. E.J. Tonga, the intended receiver. That is Dominic Rivas. The safety almost stepped in the way of that one. That'll bring up 3rd down. Olsen back in the game. Trips down here at the bottom of the screen. Drops back for the screen, gets the screen to Bozovic. Bozovic finds some opening through the middle of the field. And he'll get knocked down just on the other side of the 35-yard line. That will be enough to move the chains.
So it looks like they're going to mark it just shy.
Oh, looks like they are. So they're going to say his knee hit the ground. So 4th and a little bit to go. And they are going to get the freebie on the hard count as Battleground steps into the neutral zone. So this right here needs to be a big defensive stance here for the Tigers. Trip receivers up top. Olsen set to the far side. Pick that one up off the ground. Rolling out now, looking for somebody. There is a penalty flag. We have a man open. Not able to get it, and it looks like that is going to be Olsen, who came out of the backfield and ran up the sideline. Nice play, because generally on something like that, you got a linebacker picking you up. So that's somebody, get an opportunity. We're going to have a penalty against
yeah, it was a hold against Union.
So it looked like it was a hold right at the line of scrimmage, so they'll back them up 10 more here. Still 1st down. 20 to go. Takes the count. He's going to hand this one off. Nice one, right in the open again. He is going to split the two safeties, but he will get wrapped up. Nice job there. That's going to be Rivas and Robertson who make the tackle there to save the touchdown. I'm sorry, that's Richardson, not Robertson. Now here it is. I mean, nobody touches him.
No. You see, as soon as he hits that secondary, he turns on and he finds that extra gear.
Yeah. So 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Titans on the move here to push this to a 2-score game. Ball handed off to the running back again. Looks like he'll get down to about the 6-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Battleground has been stingy as the Titans get into the red zone.
Yeah, they have.
They held them to a field goal as they ended the first half, and
see what they do here. Drops back, looks for a man. Abe not able to put it on him. Bozovic is the one in the back of the end zone, not able to bring that one in. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, McDonald took quite a hit here as he was releasing the ball towards Bozovic.
Here's the replay coming across. Having to go down on the ground to get that one, not able to bring it in. Trips receivers on the far side. Bozovic again down here at the bottom of the screen. Trying to come across the middle again. That ball almost picked off there by Rivas. They were trying to get that one, force it in there to Lofton, not able to do that. So once again, Battlegrounds defense stiffens up down there inside the 5, and these guys are going to have to settle for 3.
Yeah.
Got a hold. And that ball is not going to.
We've got a flag.
And that's going to be against the Titans, so they're going to back it up 5. We'll see if they're going to try this one again.
Kick certainly had plenty of distance for an extra 5 yards.
Looks like both teams now are in the stadium for our 2nd game. The Plainsmen hosting the Thunder. And we'll go ahead and try this again. Lofton the holder.
29. I'm sorry, 20. Yeah, 29-yard field goal attempt.
Yeah. And this time he's got plenty of distance on it, and that's going to be good. So that is a thing. I did find out.
It is a thing.
That is a thing. That is set up. That is part of the celebration when a touchdown is scored. So that was the first time we've seen that. Didn't happen like that all year long.
No, it did not.
So with 6:29 left to play in the 3rd quarter, the Union Titans extend their lead 20-14. Off of a turnover.
Yeah.
So definitely able to capitalize that. Battleground defense doing the best to kind of keep their offense in this game. Not giving up touchdowns and just giving up 3 points at a time.
Right. You know, that field goal does take it to a 2-score game because it puts the Titans up by 9.
Yeah.
But Battleground's still in a position where there's really no need to panic. Right, they certainly saw some success in the first half offensively. They stalled a little bit as they came out into the second half, but they can get a good drive here and put some points up on the board.
Well, they're going to definitely have to shore up the middle of that defense when the next time your defense comes out, because that's where they have been hurt the last 2 series that they were out there on the field. So that's something that needs to be talked about over there on the sideline and get cleaned up. And he's been putting them in the end zone all night, and they'll go ahead and start on the 20-yard line. All right, here comes the battleground offense. Quentin Overholzer, the quarterback. Rivas, the running back. And he is going to take a sack, and that will be the first time tonight he has been dropped in the backfield on that.
That was number 56, Brian Berrigan, with the sack. I'm sorry. It wasn't. That was Tobias Chappell with the sack. My apologies.
Well, that was a big sack, too.
It was a big sack.
They lost a lot of yards on that one. And they were trying to throw out of that heavy package, something that they hadn't done all night. So interesting that, I mean, when you got all those people out there blocking and somebody still gets through.
Yeah.
Well, we've got
Union's going to give 5 back.
Breaks the huddle here. Heavy package. 2 receivers split out wide on either side. He's going to take the run again. Going to find a little bit of room. Looks like they're going to spot him right on about the 21-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd down in long situation. They're going to have to get across the 30 down to the 31-yard line to be able to move these chains. Breaks the huddle again. We've got Walker and Marine as the wideouts. And looks like Battleground is going to get lucky on this one and possibly going to pick up a pass interference.
Yeah, it does appear that way. It looks like the ball slipped a little bit out of Overholzer's hand. I think rain certainly have something to do with that. But they're going to look out with a pass interference call.
Yeah, that does look like it may have slipped. Yeah, there's Bozovic. I don't know which one they called it on there. Bozovic and Lofton over there with him. So they're definitely paying attention to Boston Walker.
Yeah.
They've got, 2 guys on them, and 2 of their athletes, too, as well. Bozovic and Lofton. The heavy package, he's going to hand this off to Rivas. Rivas is going to get tripped up in the backfield. And they're going to lose some ground on this one. Break huddle again. Strong side to the far side of the field. Another run, trying to look to the outside. He is not going to find the edge.
The Union defense has certainly stepped up in the second half,
Yeah,
and stopping
sure
that
have.
battleground run.
And they're going to lose even more yards on that one. It'll be up third down and a long way to go to move the chains. Drops back, and he is able to make the catch. Oh, man, now they're saying he didn't catch it as he gets ran out of bounds. So that'll bring up fourth down. And a lot that should probably bring out the battleground kick team. And here they come onto the field now. And barely able to get that one off as it slipped out of his hands during the kick, but it does take a real good battleground bounce. And it looks like they're going to down it just inside the 35-yard line. So the Titans will take the ball over from there, first down and 10.
I think rain certainly coming into play. The snap on that punt, it was low, but it was difficult to pick up off the turf.
Yeah, sure was. McDonald and Gibson back in the backfield together. Trip receivers to the far side. That ball is going to be tough to handle. Good job of the quarterback to just fall on that and not try to pick that up. They're going to lose some yards on it. Looks like the rain is starting to affect the play here. I'm able to get it, trying to go for his man. That's going to be caught. And that is a good catch there as the running back brings that one in. Good job there by Hunter Gibson.
That was a good catch there. Tiptoeing along the sideline.
Real good catch there by the running back out of the backfield. First and 10 from the 49-yard line. Gonna hand it off. This time Battlegrounds front three right there to wrap up. Like Gibson will get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up second down. Adam Olsen now the running back in. Picks that ball up off the carpet. Another screen play. He's got some room to run. And that is going to be Adams Olsen doing a great job using his blocking up the field.
Absolutely. He stayed nice and patient.
And we got a late flag coming in, thrown into the mix. Probably of the unsportsmanlike variety. We'll see what's going on here.
I would agree with you on that conjecture.
All right, well, that's going to go against BG. So after the big run and catch.
See the replay on the screenplay. Olsen's able to find it. He does a great job being patient here and letting his blockers develop in front of him. So a big run turns into an even bigger run after the penalty.
Sure does.
It's going to bring up 1st and 10, sitting on the 12-yard line.
Nice open field tackle there by Trent Richardson, who actually probably saved the touchdown.
Yeah.
But the penalty on the end is going to bring up 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. So they can actually get a first down without scoring the touchdown here. They're going to hand this ball off to Olsen. Olsen looking for somewhere to go. This time he is not going to find the space that he had found earlier. And looks like they're going to stop momentum right at the line of scrimmage.
Inside the 20 is where we've seen Battleground really tighten up their defense tonight.
Yep, it sure has been tonight.
Unfortunately, they've just allowed those big plays to put, the Titans into that spot.
Yeah, they sure have. All right, Gibson now replaced Olsen. And that's going to run the quarter out. Mountain View's on top 23-14 and back into the red zone, possibly being able to put some more points on the board here. The momentum has definitely switched here in the third quarter. It's been all about what the Titans have been able to do, and Battlegrounds just kind of on their heels, just still trying to figure it out. Defensively, the big plays keep happening against them. It gets them pushed in the back, and then that last series that we watched for the Battleground Tigers. I mean, the big sack there and twice to push them back, double digits behind the line of scrimmage. And that is just real hard to come back from on a good night, let alone a night where the weather is like this.
Yeah, you're right, and I feel as we kind of look back, for the entirety of the game, I really feel like Union has come out and executed their game plan, and it feels like Battleground has really kind of been reactive all night long. They haven't had their moment where they've really kind of stepped up and said, no, this is how we're going to play this game tonight. And it's put them in some tough positions so far.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it looks like the game plan was definitely to come out with this heavy package and just run the ball down Union's throat. But at the beginning in that first quarter, you kind of felt like that might happen.
Yeah.
But Union has done a great job to step up and adjust to what was going on out there, and they've made some good stops when they've needed to. All right, McDonald sets him down. He's going to drop back, and he's going to get it out there in the flat. Good job on the running back there, being able to hold on to that ball, and that is Gibson, because the linebacker was all over him.
He was.
Still able to hold on to that. So good job for him not to lose that ball. I mean, they lost some yards on that, but so one of the things Battleground can hope to do is just push these guys out of field goal, space. I'm not real familiar with how far their kicker can kick the ball. I mean, he seems to kick it pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, earlier on that 29-yarder, it looked like it was good from at least 39.
Yeah.
So, as of right now, they're probably pretty close to within range.
Yeah, we're going to call a timeout here. This will be Union's first time out of the second half here. Battleground still has all three of theirs. I want to thank everybody who's been able to tune into the game either via Xfinity on 328 or YouTube through Evergreen School District channel. This is EPS Sports. I'm Rodney Lawrence. Ryan Vassbinder here for Friday Night Football, Week 9 Friday Night Football here in Clark County. We are watching the 4A Greater 8 St. Helens division here. Both these teams trying to go on a good note with a win here in the last game of regular season. Donald drops back, looks back the other way, has a man open, and he is able to catch that and go in there. And that is going to be Adam Olson for the catch. And another real good catch. I mean, when you look at the catches that these guys have made tonight, and then I'm speaking of Union here first, the DBs are not turning around and looking for the ball.
No, they're not.
They haven't done it all night. I mean, we saw a bunch of pass interference calls because of it, and then the fact that, you know, when you don't turn to look for the ball, you're gonna get beat.
Yeah, you are. I mean, it's something where it almost makes these catches a little bit more impressive because you have the defender looking into your eyes and watching you the whole way. And props to these receivers that have been able to go ahead and just watch the ball into their hands and make big plays.
Quarterback putting it in good spots where they can go get it, and the DBs aren't turning around.
Yeah, we'll see here. Yeah, McDonald on their replay just finds Olson.
Yeah,
going towards the corner.
Around.
Nope.
I mean, that is the running back, so he's got a linebacker on him. So that's not a DB, so that's not generally what they do. They generally don't have the hips to turn like that. But, you know, so that, you know, definitely taking advantage of Adam Olson. Actually, it's the first time. I don't remember really talking a whole lot about him in other games, but he has showed up tonight and has played some pretty good football.
He has. Does he have 2 touchdowns tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has 2 touchdowns tonight. Both plays pretty similar to. They were both receiving touchdowns. I mean, he's had a couple big runs to where he ultimately got. I guess he had 1 rushing touchdown that he got pushed into the end zone earlier in the second half. But yeah, no, he's had a fantastic game tonight, and he's found some space, and he's been able to show off his speed tonight, as you know, defensively as well.
Yeah, that's right. He came all the way across field and made a great defensive stop in the first half to save a touchdown from preventing Battleground from getting a touchdown.
Yeah.
So, you know, as we speak right now, the game ball is a toss-up between Lofton and him.
Absolutely.
Those two have made the difference this evening. And we got another kick. And he is going to run that one out. Nice little pass, and as he finds some space up front, gets out into the open, he is going to get chased down, and he will make it back to midfield. So Battleground pulling out all the stops, trying to get that ball up the field and shift some momentum here. Marine, the receiver of the lateral pass, picks up a pretty good block there.
Yeah, he finally runs into traffic, but not after a big gain. It brings it out to the 49-yard line.
Yeah. Good job there by the kicker to make sure he got out of bounds. Battleground now, more traditional spread type offense here with trip receivers. Going to send a man in motion, and they're going to run it anyway. He found some space in the middle. Nice run as he gets across the 50 down to the 45-yard line. So he'll get over halfway there, and that's going to bring up second down. Battleground breaks the huddle. Trip receivers to the far side. Empty backfield. Drops back. Oh, and that ball almost picked off by a lineman.
The big guy, Garrett Klopman, almost coming up with that one. I don't think he was quite expected. I don't think you ever expected as a linesman.
For the ball to be in your face like
Right,
that.
yeah. We'll see the replay here. Klopman just able to get through. And
Dominic Rivas, the attended receiver, trying to get him on a quick screen. Third and 4 again. Drops back. Tries to throw that out into a flat. That is that is Lofton. No, actually that is not Lofton. That is Blake Childreth. Childreth, number 6. Almost picking that off. Definitely 4-down situation. Battleground feeling like 4th and 4 is something that they have an opportunity. They'll break the huddle with slot receivers on either side. Now with that, that is going to move them back 5. Battleground be called for movement. And we'll see if that will prompt the kick team or if they're going to still go ahead and go for this. We're seeing here. Quarterback has ran to the sideline to get the play all night, and that's what he has just done. So it looks like they're going to go for this. Now it's 4th and 9. Slot receivers once again.
Oh, that ball slipped out too.
Slipped out of his hand. So that 4th down, that bad pass, the wet ball, he had no grip on that whatsoever. So that falls very short of the target, and that is going to be turned over on downs. And it'll be 1st and 10 from midfield for the Union Titans. They're going to set up trip receivers on the far side of the field. Wild snap, able to bring that in. Nice little job by the running back as he steps inside that initial tackler. That's going to be Gibson. Looks like he will get about 3 yards out of that, and it'll bring up 2nd down. So trips to the far side. This is a formation that they like to run out of. And he'll hand it off again. Now he's looking for some space, and he is able to wiggle his way in there and get down across the 45-yard line down to about the 42. And that will bring up 3rd down. Third and short. Looking for the hard count. They're not going to give it to him this time. He'll take the snap. That ball's going to get fumbled, and he is still able, looks like, well, let's see where they're going to spot it. That might bring up 4th down in about a yard. But good job there on McDonald's part to pick that up off the ground and still get something positive out of it.
Yeah, we're certainly, I mean, we've talked about it a little bit, but rain definitely playing a part. We're seeing a lot of fumble snaps and that type of thing as the rain continues to fall here tonight.
Fourth and short, big 4th down for the Battleground defense. Hands this ball off, and he is going to get some and extra as he finds his way out to the sidelines, steps back inside again, and he will make it all the way down inside the 10-yard line. And that is going to be Hunter Gibson on a nice run that initially was just supposed to move the chains.
Yeah, it absolutely was. He did a great job picking his head up and seeing that he had an opportunity to cut back inside right here. He just kind of picks his head up, and he's like, oh, I've got some space. Picks up a few extra yards. Brings him within the red zone.
So 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Another handoff. This time Battleground defense right there. They'll lose a couple out of this one. Here we go again. Trips receivers to the far side. Gibson, the running back. McDonald drops back, trying to find him. Heads Gibson. Leads him just a little too far. Not able to bring that one in. That will stop the clock at 6:10 left to play. 3rd down and goal from the 13-yard line. Blake McDonald sets him down. Trips receivers to the far side. Drops back, has a man coming across the middle, not able to get it to him, and he's going to take the sack. That will back him up to about the 17-yard line, so that'll bring up 4th and goal from the 17. And here comes the kick team. See if they can't hang 3 more on the Battleground Tigers.
Yeah, another good defensive stand from Battleground from within the red zone. I mean, this could be the 3rd time where they prevented 6 points.
Yeah,
and, only allowed 3 instead.
All right, we've got the hold, and that's going to get muffed. So there are no points on this situation. And Battleground able to bring down the holder, which is Chase Lofton. So Evergreen Evergreen, that's the next game. Union turns the ball over on downs. Battleground's ball going the other way. 1st down and 10. Well, since I've already said their name, let me remind everybody that that is the next game, Evergreen and Mountain View. Evergreen coming off of a very, very good year. If you were able to read the Columbian and some of the other things out there, it's been a while since Evergreen has finished the season where they're sitting right now. And when I say a while, we're going to go all the way back to 2007 was the last time that they had a finish in this area. So nice, very nice for the Evergreen Plainsmen to have it figured out this year. They've got a bunch of athletes and they've and they've been able to put it together and sustain it. Unlike last year, you remember when they started out real well,
Yeah.
and then kind of fell off on the back half. And this year, that is definitely not the case. So definitely looking forward to that game this afternoon. I mean, late this evening, I should say. Battleground splits out. They're going to hand this one off. Looking for some running room is Rivas, and he is not going to find much. That'll bring up third down. Clock continuing the run, 3:56 left to play. Need to get across the 25 to move the chains. Man in motion, takes the snap, drops back, and we are going to get a delay of game call there from the official. So a third and manageable is going to turn into 3rd and 8.
And it's been the same story for Battleground the last 4 or 5 possessions.
Yeah, 3rd and long has been
yeah.
the thing all day long. All right, they'll come out now with an empty backfield. Man in motion, takes the snap, drops back, has a man open downfield, but he did not throw it where the open man was. It looked like there was some massive miscommunication on where his receivers were and where he thought they were supposed to be.
Yeah. That's going to bring up 4th and long. It looks like Overholster's coming back out.
And looks like the punting is not an option. So they'll break the huddle to an empty backfield once again. Drops back. Tried to get that to Trent Richardson, but that bounces right in front of him, and that ball is going to be turned over on down. And definitely relying on his defense now here in this space where they have been the most successful all night long. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, they were able to go ahead and get a stop last Union possession, prevented any points from going up onto the board due to just a bad hold.
Yeah.
On the field goal attempt. Looks like the officials are looking for a football coming from Union.
Well, here comes the football guy. I think he was trying to make sure he had some dry ones for him. First down. He's going to hand this ball off. And now it looks like we have number 33 back in the game, and that is going to be Chris Peterson. The biggest of all the running backs we've seen from them tonight. Peterson sets off to the far side of him. 2nd down. Peterson will take this one again. Looks for somewhere outside. Tries to turn that upfield. And it looks like he will get down to the 10-yard line. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 1. Nine-yard line will move the chains. They're going to give it to Peterson again. Peterson stutter steps, bounces it to the outside. Looks like he will get enough to move the chains as he kind of tries to find the edge out there.
Looks like they're going to mark him just short, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Just short.
Well, interesting spot, but here we go. A bit closer than we are. Spread out the formation here a bit. We've got trip receivers down here at the bottom of the screen. Big man gets the ball again, and like he just gets it. See where the spot is. It's like they have nobody's motion to move the chains as of yet. So let's see what happened here. And it looks like he was not able to get it, and they're going to turn this ball over on down. So once again, the battleground defense, bend don't break mentality. Once they get down inside the 10-yard line, they haven't given up much once they got in there. You know?
No, they really haven't. I mean, that's been the problem that they face. I mean, that's the solution to their problem, but the problem that they have is that, you know, when they're outside of that red zone, that they're giving up big plays to the Union Titans, and it puts them in that position. But no, good defensive stand. That's the second one in a row by the Tigers.
All right, empty backfield. And this ball is trying to get it to Richardson, but he was covered. He had a DB on him and a safety over the top, so. But he is listed at 6'4", so, you know, he is taller than everybody who was guarding him on that one. So we'll empty backfield again. Man in motion. This time he's going to keep it. Kind of lowers his shoulder. Looks like he'll get down to about the 15-yard line. 43 seconds left to play. This will probably be the last play of the game. Field clock running a little behind of the game clock, so they have to run this play, at least this one. There's a man open across the middle, but it looks like everybody just kind of stopped. So that will be the last play of the game. As everybody is starting to gather, I don't know if they're going to try to do incomplete pass, stopped it at 17 seconds, so we'll see here what they're going to go ahead and try and do here. Both sidelines have started heading towards the 50-yard line for the good sportsmanship handshakes. Decides to keep this one, and with that will definitely run the clock out. So the Union Titans, I'm looking at these guys over here. The Union Titans come out here tonight as the underdogs and win this game 30-14 over the Battleground Tigers, giving Union their first league win of the season. So great way for them to go ahead and end the season. We saw some real good football here in the first half. In the second half, Union had all the answers. Battleground was just struggling to get things started. hence the score 30-14. We want to thank everybody for joining us for this particular contest. We got another one coming up here in about 30-45 minutes. I want to thank you, Rodney Lawrence, Ryan Vassbinder. This is EPS Sports, and we'll see you in about 30.